You know what? I'm not even going to do my intro right now. Usually I do my intro. I say, hey, what's up, guys? No. It has come to my attention that The Walking Dead has announced that they are toning down the violence from here on out. You see, it's funny because everybody was complaining when Glenn's death happened. Everybody was complaining when Glenn's death happened in the show. The quote-unquote violent nature of it. You guys, I'm not talking about you guys in particular, my subscribers and my fans, whatever. But the people who watched the show and was part of the people who complained about the violent nature of the show, that's the most violent you've ever seen in your entire life? War movies are more violent than that death. Game of Thrones, way more violent. Walking Dead, Glenn's death was violent, I'll give it that, but it wasn't as... It didn't deserve the violent complaints of everybody that was in this group. Was it brutal? Yes. Was it violent? Yes. I'm not saying it's not violent. It is violent, but it's not as violent as people are making it out to be and forcing the Walking Dead people to cease violence on the show. Because now, I remember when the premiere happened, everybody was screaming and demanding Negan's death in a brutal, horrific, gruesome way. Now you're not going to get it. It wasn't going to happen anyways. But even if it did, even if they would have went a different direction for the comics. You're not going to get it now. You may get a gunshot, but it's not going to be as brutal as what you want because of how many freaking fans, if I even want to call them that, how many people complained about the show's violence. I haven't been this upset since the season 6 finale, and even that I can live with because I know it's coming back. But now, if this is 100% true, I'm still hoping, part of me is still hoping that this is a freaking hoax. But if it's not, this show just began its decline. It's funny because these same people I talked about a little earlier with people wanting Negan's death to be brutal and all that other adjectives that I can't think of right now. There is a moment at the very end of all that war that could be a violent, as close to it, not quite there, but pretty close. There's something that happens to Negan at the very end of all that war. Now it's not going to happen because of all these complaints that people have been making of the violent nature of Walking Dead. Which, by the way, if this is as violent as you get, like, I can think of and people, the article called it torture porn. Apparently there's two different definitions of that. There's one of The Walking Dead, and there's one that's the real one. Glenn's death was not torture porn. Torture porn is the Saw movies, Hostel, even the Human Centipede. That counts as torture porn. Oh my God. Like I said, I'm really, really hoping that this is just a freaking hoax. But it's going viral on Facebook, so I don't think it is. But there's still that part of me that's really hoping that it is. If it is true, this show it's not going to be the same. And it's because of the... See, I can't even call them fans because they don't quit when a character dies. That's not a fan of a show. That's a fan of a character, not a show. Fan of a show sticks from beginning to end. That's it. That's a fan of the show. Those people who complained are not fans of the show. Whether they want to call themselves fans of the show or not, whether they don't. Fact is, they're not. I'm done. I'm done with this little rant. Let me know your thoughts in the... I can't even talk. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think it's real? Probably so, because it went freaking viral on Facebook and everywhere else. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you got any. That's all I gotta say about this crap.